It's time to be about it. Let's go ahead and get down to game number one. Really looking forward to see which of these two teams is going to be able to really establish the offense.
We haven't really had too much of a chance to take a look at F5 other than that series that they lost here on our primary broadcast. As Stolly's going to find Pito for a quick shot. Good stop there. It was blocked before it could get to the keeper there by Yako. Help out as well. So now Polly Walnuts, an underrated part of the keeper position. It's just how good you can be offensively. He gives the ball away, but able to get back there. And he can't quite get it clear. Polly Walnuts wanted to help, but a nice little angle pass there to Nom Doms. And F5 have found themselves out of the zone now. Stolly with some nice moves around Silver. Overtime game one, no score yet. There's Nom Doms, and he just missed it wide. Good cut of the pass from Colty, but he can't hang on to the ball. The pass back to Kyler, a bit errant, and out Colty with some space to run. He's got to hustle, though. Stolly in retreat with a lot of grass in front of him. Quickly on, but Silver, good cut of the pass there. Pito going to challenge Beauty Pie and actually decides to try to flick it back, maybe thinking Beauty Pie was going to retreat. And now he's going to steal the ball away. The net's open. What a slide tackle from Tipsy. Incredible reflexes to get back in time. That was nearly disaster for Azure. Azure FC, and you can tell how conservative these teams are playing. Nobody wanting to make that big mistake right now. Here's Yako looking for Colty. Knocked away there by Nom Doms, and Stolly with some room. He's got Yako beat, takes the shot, but Beauty Pie.
Every time Polly Walnuts extends forward, they're recovering on the backside. And at this point, just simply playing keep away, trying to see if Azure makes a mistake. Shot rings off the post, and it will be Yako who will at least fields the rebound, prevents any sort of follow-up shot.
But he can't get the third, and Colty will clear, making a good move himself. He's got a lot of space. I don't know how much stamina he's got. Is it going to be enough to get a shot off? It is, but Polly Walnuts able to make the play yet again.
Quick attacks off of some great defense. The only problem is it hasn't really led to longer possessions. It's definitely been F5 Penguins who have been leading in that regard, and for a squad like Azure, when you've been sitting back in your defensive half for so long, that starts to kind of build up on you. Goalie able to recover here. Tipsy making a huge play.
What a great save, and now the shot's going to come in. Oh, Beauty Pie doesn't catch it. Stolly's got him there. Pito, but Beauty Pie right in the way, and my goodness, F5 have had incredible chances. All it takes, obviously that's going to be all it takes to win game number one. It's incredible. We were just talking about it in the green room there, Q, how exciting one-goal games can be, and we're in another one right now. It hasn't been for lack of trying by these offenses as Nom Doms finds Pito, and they finally find the back of the net. It seemed like a matter of time, and it was. The Penguins able to take game one in over 7 minutes of OT.
That's got to feel so rewarding for the Penguins, who had so much pressure in that extra time of play in game number one.
Spent probably 80% of it in the Azure FC zone. And for Beauty Pie, the man with the ball right now, he had an incredible game, Q. I mean, both keepers did, of course. Getting a majority of the possession. Instead, though, Colty finds a little bit of room to run. Polly Walnuts actually deferring to Kyler here. Polly Walnuts going to play some defense, and Silver finds the back of the net. What a pass. The delay from Colty is just enough to send Silver on a run, and it's 1-0 for Azure.
What happened to where Kyler got the gloves? I don't remember Polly Walnuts being forced out of keep to cause that exchange, but by Penguins be able to have that stone wall to be able to hold them at 0 for so long. One simple mistake, and it will be Azure with their first lead.
And now Colty, another chance. He just missed it wide. No grab there from Polly Walnut, so Silver's going to grab the rebound. The chip on. Let's see if Azure can maybe put up some insurance here. There's Colty again. He missed it high. Had Polly Walnuts dead to rights there, but Colty couldn't get it on goal. And now it's Stolly with some space, and the chip can't get over Beauty Pie. Would tend to agree. I think Azure's had some good offense when they've been able to generate a little bit of possession in the offensive half. That's a nice header down there by Silver. Everybody rallying back on the defensive side. Yako gets a touch on it. He actually gets the block on the follow-up as well, as Pito had an opportunity there. Is now Stolly trying to take the shot, gonna bounce wide. Pito, very much a slow play, almost found Nomdoms across the way. Just flies over his head, and F5 need to find a bit of possession. That slide tackle works to good effect there from Stolly. It's a nice little chip pass over to Nomdoms. Pito off the sidewall and in. Stolly with the follow-up. What a beautiful play from F5. We're tied.
What a huge play here by F5 to be able to find that elusive goal with just 15 seconds to go and takes the header shot. Instead, just finds the pass, finds the teammate, and delivers it home. Extra time, one more time, it does look like, here in game number 2. And remember, we had, almost 8 minutes of extra time in game number 1. Literally lets you know just how close things are at the top here in North America in our Elite Series.
With that shortened timer, we'll find it out to Tipsy. Here it is, on to Coltsy, quickly to Silver, score! Azure FC get their first chance in OT, and we are heading to game 3 tied at 1.
Nice spacing as far as on the counterattack. You put Coltsy up into the corner that has Silver by themselves right along that PK dot, which means easily able to bury home a shot off of a dime of a pass.
On VB, who awaits the winner here. And I don't think either of them are thinking about that right now, though, Q. I think both of these teams, as Pito takes a quick shot early, I think both of these teams are very much going game by game, perhaps minute by minute, and right in the first minute of game 3, it's Coltsy who finds the back of the net for Azure.
For Azure now, remember, they were not able to find a goal in the entirety of that long first period, that first game, but now they put themselves in the lead. Barely fires that one off of the foot before Paulie Walnuts is able to secure it. Tries to find a way past the midfield line, but that's about as far as she roads. It will be Coltsy pass two.
Oh,
it's a wide
word.
open that has the ball on a stream. You thought you had it? Ain't no way. That's 2 here in the opening 2 minutes.
Man, that's just some fantastic play from Coltsy. He recognizes Kyler's not the primary keeper for his team. And normally I'd say they have plenty of time, but with how these defenses have been playing, it seems like a slog to try to find enough room, and that's just in from Silver. The early dive from Paulie Walnuts bites him, and Azure FC, they've scored the last 4 straight goals now, up 3-0 here in game 3.
Putting Azure up onto series point, they're going to be feeling so much confidence, especially if they're going to be able to pull off a mercy rule here.
Wow.
Ask and you shall receive. Coltsy punches it home, and it's going to be a mercy rule in game 3.
And let's not forget here, Q. Let's not forget. I said they scored the last 4 of the series. With that one, I was actually mistaken. They scored the last 6 now of the series because they tied game number 2 with like 10 seconds left, okay?
Ironically, in itself has led to a couple of extra goals, which makes that big change from Azure feel that much worse. So you've got to lock in and buckle up because it's now or never if you're the F5 Penguins.
As now at 5, press the attack. Nomdoms one-on-one with Silver. Tries to get by, and he does. He's got a lot of room here. Flick on. Stolly scores at F5, back on the board.
You know, I was about to say the importance of this first goal going in favor of the F5 Penguins, and before I even get a chance to talk about it, Nomdom serves up a dimer.
We are playing on this beautiful new stadium. I personally love this new one on the screen. Wow, Kyler just finds room between the defense, and they let him take the shot and score. That's a beauty from Kyler.
Almost feels like the gas has been let off just a little bit. Maybe easy to say that from the booth.
Good play. Will send Coltsy on a bit of a run. Has Stolly by a couple of steps. Stolly gets back quickly. Coltsy tries to make a move. Paulie's not going to bite on it. And Stolly able to get in the way. Beautifully done by the F5 defense. Nice move from Coltsy, though. Still looking for Silver. Got to take the shot himself, and it's Paulie Walnuts just going to snatch that out of the air before we get a highlight reel goal. We are so very close to a game 5. But you know the team in black would love to see it end now as Silver finds the back of the net. That's a very similar play to the one that they connected on in overtime in Game 2, and it's the first of the game for them here in Game 4.
Just a great pass from Colts. So you can see the defender tries to put a head onto it.
Well, they're going to have to be careful here again. Azure finds a little bit of possession, and with 45 seconds left, oh no, Beauty Pie, a massive mistake! And it's in the back of his net. F5 regain their 2-goal lead.
Not like this. You mention a mistake, you drop the ball, you think you have space.
I wouldn't even go as far as to say it's sitting in the back of their minds. You just got to wonder how deflating that has to feel. You get a goal on the board, you have some hope that potentially you can tie it up and send us to another overtime. And then a big mistake like that from your keeper, not one you expect. As game number 4 will come to a close, it's F5 Penguins. Final score of 3-1. We have a Game 5, folks. I hope that you've been enjoying the broadcast.
Let's go ahead and take to the pitch one more time, one final time. Here in our losers bracket final, F5 Penguins were able to force it here.
No way!
And the F5 Penguins will be able to strike first. It's 15 seconds in, and Namdoms finds the lace.
There's no way. This one has to feel horrible as well. It goes off the defender and dribbles straight into the back of the net.
Towards their defender, not going to be able to find any additional space. I mean, right now, the F5 Penguins doing a great job, pressured up, pass off the back wall. Pito tries for the shot, but will be denied.
2:35 now. The team in black, Azure FC, still need one to try to equalize this game.
Still has time. Of course, that one goal, one shot's all it takes, and we've seen them being able to try and start up their offense down the other side. It's going to have to be defense, though, that steps up huge. Namdoms says, you know what? I'm not comfortable with just a 1-goal lead. Let's go ahead and make it 2. And it starts with just a little bit of space. Dipsy tries to close the...
And for F5 Penguins, Q, I said, this is the moment for them. This is where they can show themselves to be a top team in North America and a team that can show resilience and that can show the making of greatness. They were shut out in Game 3. 4-0. Mercy ruled in Game 3. They were down 2-1 in the series after that. They never stopped battling, and game number 5 goes in their favor, a shutout of their own, and we will have a void-bound F5 Penguins final.
Henri Marcel Vaillant.